you here to ball?
Yeah. I'm here to ball. That's where this happens, so.
Please don't try me today. There are a lot of players here, and no one has had their registration form or ID out already.
What registration form?
Well, how do you know you're supposed to be playing?
You got a confirmation email?
Yeah, it should have been attached to that email.
Email had an attachment.
During events are always crazy.
Can I fill it out now?
Well, no one else got to, so might as well. DJ?
Just TJ.
First name D, last name J.
I
Let's
will
go.
get to you when I get to you.
Come on, I'm trying to ball.
I will get to you when I get to you.
Cool. So I'm good then?
You're good. Yeah, we'll announce the first game in just a little bit. But in the meantime, you can get this over there.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Yo, isn't that Ronnie 2K next to Russ?
Yup, there's lots of people here. There goes Rachel from NBA 2K TV over there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, maybe I should introduce myself.
Yeah, why's that?
Because I'm going to be on the cover of 2K one day.
You better pump your brakes, son.
Yo, what up, ATM?
Hey, what up, dog?
Pump my brakes? We only gas up around here, man.
And who are you anyways?
I'm DJ. You remember me? First name D, last name J.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, I know you. You the kid that quit ball for a couple years to try to be the next Funk Flex.
Right.
I mean, what happened? DJing ain't panning out for you? Now, what you need to be doing is worrying about making it to that showdown game at the end. That's where all the good players, all the dudes that's been real about this life, that's where we gonna be.
Who are you?
ATM,
Oh, I like that, because you play like money.
you're a smart man. My mama calls me Lou.
Okay. Well, I'm going to see you in the showdown. Lou Money.
That's me.
Listen up, everyone. Yo, listen up. Welcome to the Proving Ground. The games are about to get underway. So players, listen for your assignments, then head on up to the courts. Get ready to ball. Let's go. Boom!
DJ?
Just DJ.
First name D, last name J.
I
Let's
will
go.
get to you when I get to you.
Come on, I'm trying to ball.
I will get to you when I get to you.
Cool. So I'm good then?
You're good. Yeah, we'll announce the first game in just a little bit. But in the meantime, you can get yourself a day.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Yo, isn't that Ronnie 2K next to Russ?
Yup, there's lots of people here. There goes Rachel from NBA 2K TV over there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, maybe I should introduce myself.
Yeah, why's that?
Because I'm going to be on the cover of 2K one day.
Better pump your brakes, son.
Yo, what up, ATM?
Hey, what up, dog?
Pump my brakes. We only gas up around here, man.
And who are you anyways?
I'm DJ. You remember me? First name D, last name J.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, I know you. You the kid that quit ball for a couple years to try to be the next Funk Flex.
Right.
I mean, what happened? DJing ain't paying out for you? Now, what you need to be doing is worrying about making it to that showdown game at the end. That's where all the good players, all the dudes that's been real about this life, that's where we going.
Who are you?
ATM.
Oh, I like that. Because you play like money.
You a smart man. My mama calls me Luke.
Okay. Well, I'm going to see you in the showdown. Lou Money.
That's me.
Listen up, everyone. Yo, listen up. Welcome to the Proving Ground. The games are about to get underway. So players, listen for your assignments, then head on up to the courts. Get ready to ball. Let's go. Boom!
Competition's looking nice. Real. Yo! Hey, it's heated over here. We need to check this out.
Okay.
Oh, man, they really won it.
Right. I got you on it. I'm on it. Yeah, go. Switch. Ball. I got ball. Oh. Hey! Get moving. Ball.
I'm through.
Got it.
Good.
Ball.
I'm through.
Got it.
Good.
Come on. Play yourself. I got ball. He's mine. Amazing finish. Give it up for the winner. That concludes another game. We'll be firing up another game soon.
Everybody out. We got this. Taking everybody out.
Who got next?
Yeah,
Mike
that's
work.
true. Hey, let's get this one. Let's get this next one.
Let's get it. What's going on, big man? How you doing? What's up, bro? What's good? Hey, these dudes ain't even right.
I don't even know.
because you guys just blew me away. Very impressive.
We killed it.
Oh yeah, you killed it. But what's the next step? You need to learn to eat what you kill. You guys gotta make a little moolah like this at some point, right? And when you're ready for that, you call me. You, sir. Moves. Moves. Amazing.
Hey, man, don't forget my boy DJ. He need a car. He got skills.
Of course, you play hard, you get a card. Call me. Don't lose that. All right. Best players on the court! Right over here. You guys, amazing.
All right, man, peace.
Very, very.
Yeah, I see him at these events from time to time. He always looking for new clients.
Oh, so you were trolling me with that intro then, huh?
Yeah, now you catching on, but you better get ready to impress. Almost time for that last game before the showdown.
What's going on, fellas? Good luck, man.
What's going on?
Good luck, bro.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Hey.
I think you're gonna get picked up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you were balling, man.
Hey, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, players, we've got some serious action going down today. Tons of talented ballers have been showing out, and to honor the top players of this year's event, we have selected the best of the best for our final showdown game up on the Legend Court. You wouldn't be here today if you weren't already a legit baller, but we can only pick 10. That's right, 10 for the showdown game. So listen up. In no particular order, this year's participants are Hot Sizzles, Studley Bob, Ankle Bracelet, Above the Rim, Deep 3, Itty Bitty, A to the T to the M,
Let's get money.
Jamal, Concepcion, and DJ.
My time, baby!
Everyone give it up for these ballers. Nice job, guys. Boom! Before we get this final game at the Proving Ground underway, let's thank the Jordan brand for putting on such a great event and all our players for really showing out. Nice job. Now I ask you, are y'all ready to see the best of the best go at it? Oh, come on now. You can do better than that. I can't hear you. I said, are y'all ready to see the best of the best go at it? Right on. That's more like it. Now let's all head up to the Legend Court for this year's Throwdown Showdown. Boom!
Yo, told you you were gonna make it.
Never a doubt.
2K TV?
Yeah, it is. We just wanted to get a couple comments about the event today, if that's cool.
Yeah, of course. Let's do it, Rachel. Cool.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel, here today at the Jordan Proving Ground with the newest street ball sensation, DJ. DJ, you played awesome. A lot of people were watching you today. How does it feel being out there?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, you have so many great guys out there. The competition is fierce, and I'm just happy we got the win at the showdown game.
All right, DJ, we all want to know what is next for you.
Hey, good game out there, DJ.
Oh, hey, Dame.
Hold up, did Damian Lillard just tell me good game?
Well, I mean, you played like a superstar today, and there were so many people watching.
Yeah, I guess. I'm sorry. What was your question?
It's all good. We all want to know what is next for you.
I'm not really too sure. I mean, I'm 100% devoted to basketball, so I guess we'll see what happens. But let me say, for 2K TV, I will be on the cover of the game.
Well, we are definitely rooting for you. You played awesome today, and thank you for coming on the show.
All right, thanks, Rachel.
All right, guys, well, that is it from the Jordan Proving Ground, but make sure that you guys stay tuned because Scott OG has some defensive tips, and we also have some advice for your My Team lineups.
Hey, great game, DJ.
Oh, Ronnie 2K. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh, DJ, you got a good motor, man. That's your strongest trait out there. You got a good-looking jumper. It's sweet, nice form. But listen, your elbow's popping out when you go off the dribble. Okay?
Thanks, man. I'll work on it.
Hey, excuse me. No, I'm sorry. I run scouting for the Boston Celtics. Yeah, I'm glad you're back on the court, man, where you belong. You know, I watched you some in the AU, and then I hear that you're gonna throw it all away to do some music. Now, listen, we're having a workout tomorrow, and have you signed with an agent yet?
No, I don't. I'm still working on it.
DJ, then I can't really talk to you then. Most of the contact between the teams and the players we're looking into is supposed to go through an agent. So, thanks for your time. Good job today.
Yo, if I call that number right now, I could get free money?
Hey, B!
What
You're not
happened?
gonna
What
believe
happened?
this. It was great, all right? There was a scout from the Boston Celtics, and they want me to try out for the team.
Try out like you could be on the team?
Yes, but
But what? But what?
but he said he asked me if I had an agent, and I had to tell him no because I don't.
No, but he offered you a tryout.
Yes, he offered me a tryout.
Then let's get you an agent.
I don't know any people.
Yo, I know this dude. His name's Andre. He used to know my little twin, Lil Tasty. You know what I'm talking about? They used to have it. But the point is,
B.
he got me that casting thing with the commercial,
You
the
talking about
audition.
the commercial? You didn't get the commercial.
But he told me when and where it was. You know
But you
what I'm saying?
never went to the commercial.
The point
Look,
is, it
look,
existed.
I'm good. I don't want to meet Andre, but thank you. Okay?
All right, you're
I need
lost,
to think.
man.
I need
Andre's
to think.
dope.
I need to. Oh! Hold up. This dude was handing out business cards from the Jordan event earlier. Wait. Let me text him and see what's up. Hey, met you at the Jordan event. Wanted to come by the office to talk.
Yo, come on.
Hold on. I got some. He said, yeah, he's got an office nearby. He's sending the location right now. All right, B,
That's
I gotta
what's
go.
up.
I gotta go. Hey, hold my ball.
Hey, go get it, man.
Oh,
If
B,
anything,
catch the ball. You don't
yo,
let
you
the
know what I'm
lucky
saying?
ball.
You know I got the butterfingers. Come on,
Come
man.
on, B.
Yo, hey, get it, man. Get it. Hey,
we got
Andre,
this.
we got Andre as a backup though. If you need Andre.
Nah.
Yo. What just happened?
If you cut off my electricity, I cannot pay my bill because I won't have the internet. No, please do
Hey,
not
man.
put me on hold again.
Excuse me. Sorry.
What can I do?
Are you talking to me now?
Yes, come. You're from the Jordan thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play a bit. Have a seat.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, and I think so, and so does the scout of the Boston Celtics. He wants me to try out for the team tomorrow morning.
Larry.
Yes, I think so. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Larry. He's got a polo shirt, kind of chubby.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I know
that's
the guy. Yeah, he's their scout. So they want you to go to the workout tomorrow.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. I don't have an official tryout, but he asked me if I had an agent. I said no. He said he can't talk to me. So that's where you come in, right? You're my middleman.
That's where I come in.
Right.
Right. Because you want me to pick up the phone and call Larry and fix the mess that you got yourself into by telling him you didn't have an agent.
Well, that's the idea. I mean, if you can do that, if you can't, I can just go find somebody else to
DJ.
do it.
My friend, I would like to offer you my services as your agent.
Wait, are you serious, man? Just like that?
Yeah.
You think we can do this?
Well, you're an incredible baller. This is your moment. Don't you understand that tomorrow will be the first biggest day of your entire career? Your foot's in the door. And in this business, if you sign one contract, you're set for years. If you sign two, you're set for a lifetime. I could be getting a little ahead of myself.
I mean, maybe a little.
But no. This is great. This is your moment. You need to be home. You need to be resting. It's an early thing tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Drink some water. Stay hydrated.
So you'll talk to him?
I will. And you, sir, are going to learn how to eat what you kill.
What does that mean?
DJ, in this business, you don't eat unless you take food out of somebody else's mouth. Tomorrow, you need to go into that workout so hungry, so desperate that you think you're going to starve to death unless you grab a big, fat, juicy roster spot out of the jaws of every other player there who wants it just as badly as you do.
Yeah.
Eat what you kill.
Eat what you kill.
Eat what you kill.
Eat what you kill.
I will call you tomorrow.
All right.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, thanks for coming. Hey, I said thanks for coming.
Hey, I'm DJ.
Okay, DJ, I'm the assistant coach. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what this is. You know, a while back I was in your exact same position. Yeah, I went undrafted, sweated out for the summer, and then I got invited to a workout. Didn't know what to expect, man. I was so nervous. I was more nervous than I've ever been. You nervous?
I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, well, good for you. I was nervous. My knees were shaking, knocking all together. I was like the shook ones, you know? Sequel to the sequel, part 3. You know what? Don't even worry about it, young brother. That's before your time. But I got a scrimmage I want to get you into, okay? Yo, bring it in. All right, guys, this here is DJ. DJ's gonna be running with you on the next round. I want you to give him a little taste of how we get down in the NBA, yeah?
What's going on, man? DJ. Hey, how you living, man? What's good? Let's get it.
DJ, how do you feel about another run?
I feel great about another run.
You tired?
Not at all.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely positive.
Yep.
Now, if I put you in this game and you tell me you're tired, I'm gonna be upset because you just told me you weren't tired.
Understood.
I mean, I can find another guy, it's nothing.
I'm your guy, coach.
Good. I wanna see you against the starters. Hey guys, over here. So I'm gonna put you in this next scrimmage over here.
All right, coach.
Guys, listen. DJ's trying out, and he looked pretty good against the twos, but the coaching staff wants to see what he's really made of. So don't get all precious on me. I need you to give him the business, okay? Please.
What's going on, man? DJ, what's good? What's good? Hope you guys are ready.
DJ. So I was thinking, there is definitely a spot on this team for a player with your skill set.
Are you saying I made the team?
Well, I'm just the assistant coach. I don't do the signings, but I do make recommendations. And I would recommend to the front office and the coach that if they found a guy with your skill set, your size, and who can play ball the way you do, then they should potentially sign that guy. So tell your agent that we'll be in touch, potentially.
Got it. Thanks for the opportunity.
Of course.
Don't do it. Don't go in that door. Yo, man, why do I watch scary movies by myself?
B, guess what?
You met Kobe.
Not even close.
You made the NBA?
Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah, hold on. You an official? How the Andersons get tickets NBA player?
I mean, maybe I could be.
Oh my God, you gonna play against Kobe?
No.
I'm gonna cry right now, man.
No.
You gonna play against Kobe?
Kobe is retired.
Oh my
he is
God,
retired.
you gonna play against Kobe? You gonna get the endorsements? You gonna get the Nike,
nothing
the
is
Mountain
official.
Dew?
I didn't sign
Yo,
anything
You gonna
yet.
host SNL?
Hey, pump your
That's
brakes
next
on the
level.
whole hosting thing, all right?
I can't wait.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna be
saying
front
that.
row.
Hey,
I'm gonna be front row.
hold up.
What?
Yo, the agent texted me. Hold
What
up.
he say?
He said he's coming over right now. He says you're not gonna believe this.
Yo, this is happening, yo. It's happening. It's happening, DJ. Yo, I got it. I think it might be the agent.
Today's the day, B.
Yeah, Brian, what up, man? Hey.
Don't have time for
What's
this.
going on, man?
Hey, what is
as in
this?
biscuits, fresh as in I ain't never.
That's my
gonna
best friend,
expire,
B
you know
Fresh
what
from
I'm
back
saying?
home.
She lives here?
Yeah, we family.
Well, temporarily. It's a long story.
Okay. How did this workout go?
Oh, the workout was, it was okay. It was okay. Yeah. What's going on?
Just okay.
Yeah, just okay.
Huh.
Did you hear anything?
No. And I definitely did not hear that it went okay, DJ.
Oh, jeez.
I heard that it went awesome!
Wait, hold up. What?
So
got me
good that they
sweating.
want to sign you for a whole season.
Yo.
What?
Ooh.
Yes!
Yo!
Ooh.
Are you serious?
I am so serious.
Ooh.
And it's the
Get
big
it,
moment.
get it.
This is
He
like a
gon'
big
play
step.
in the
Yes,
NBA.
celebrate. This is
That's
fun.
DJ. We gon' 3 points
Good rhythms.
all night.
Okay, enough of this. Please, he's got to rest. You got to eat what you kill, man. You're going to get tired.
What?
Don't be tired. You got to be up in the morning.
In the,
Yo.
It's a very big thing, a big day.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes, you need rest.
I can't believe
I'm going
it.
to training camp
Yo.
tomorrow
Going
morning.
tomorrow
The
morning,
three of
first
us
thing.
against the world. We gonna do
God,
it.
I can't believe
Did
it.
she say the three of us against the world?
Yeah, so I didn't tell you, but she likes the whole like
Yeah.
agenting, managing
little bit of everything.
idea,
Huh.
and she would be a great addition to the team. It could be
Ah.
like me, you, and
Like,
B.
give
you know
her
what I
a
mean?
free education of things that I worked my whole life
Yeah,
for.
but she's got some great ideas. You got to hear her out, bro.
I'm sure
Yeah.
she does.
Yeah,
Have
she
you
does.
lost your mind? Because
What
it
do you mean?
takes guys normally till their second contract before they start hiring their friends.
Yo, I got a
Crazy.
question, Agent Smith.
Man, it's
You get me in a meeting with Kobe?
absolutely not. You know, if you buy a jetpack or a tiger, I'm gonna really be concerned about you.
Right. Come
Hey,
on.
what about the shoes though? He gonna get some free shoes?
Like a shoe deal? Yeah,
shoe
I'll
deal.
work on that because
Shoe
that's my
deal.
job. I'll do it once he goes to his training camp. He hasn't even been there.
Yo, I'll make sure you get some kicks.
Oh, go. You get some rest.
Right. No, she has a really great perspective on shoes.
Yeah.
Like
Talking
a
and walking.
fresh perspective. You see what I did
Yeah,
there?
with that
like a
wordplay.
bee
See
fresh
her collection,
perspective.
man. It's great.
Yes, that's great.
This is
That's
good
great.
news, Bri.
I am so happy I got to meet you. B.
Yo, we gonna make a great team.
Yes.
This is the beginning, man. B,
What's up, yo?
we made it.
Hey,
I gotta get some rest.
do your thing.
Isn't this incredible? The training facility is walking distance from your place.
Yes, Bri.
So
It's
convenient.
incredible, man. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
I mean, it's all happening right now, and you did it, DJ. From the proving ground to an NBA roster. You're here. You did it. I mean, with a little help from me, right? I mean, not to toot my own horn, but toot toot. Come on, eat what you kill. It works, baby. Yes.
Ah, man, I think you
Yes!
broke my wrist.
What? You're not serious?
No, I'm not serious, but here's the thing.
Thank God.
You cannot be more nervous than me, all right? I'm the rookie here, Bri. You're the expert.
Yeah.
You need to have this stuff figured out.
I know, but it's just everything's happened so fast. I mean, we're a team. You know, the you and me, the us and the we.
Are you ready?
Yeah, right. I'm ready, all right? But you got a vein the size of a tree trunk. And I need you here and able to negotiate my sneaker deals, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So take care of yourself, man. Just relax.
About that.
What
good
about
news,
that?
bad news.
What do you mean good? Hey, Brian, just spit it out, man.
Okay, good news is, I've been holding this in. I've been in contact with every major brand. Every one of them. Adidas, Nike, Jordan, Under Armour, all of them.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
This soon?
Yeah.
Wait, so what could possibly be the bad news?
Okay, look, it's just preliminary things, you know? I mean, I called them, I contacted them, and they said, yes, we see you over there.
So you need to contact them again and you tell them that DJ is interested in the brand. This is the beginning, all right?
Yes.
Brian, Bruce, Lee,
Yes.
this is your time to shine.
My
for
time to
us,
shine.
Okay? You
For
need to
us.
step it up on
The
behalf
team.
of the team.
I will step it up.
And you need to eat what you kill.
Eat what I kill.
Yes.
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 So what I need you to do is tell me, do you have a preference in these brands I'm gonna land? Or do you wanna just get the best deal?
Look, I'll go with whoever offers me the best deal. I don't really care who it is.
Great, I'll get on it.
All right. Yes. It really is all happening. All right, here goes none.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey there. You look overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's my first official day with the team. I'm not really sure where I'm
Yeah,
supposed
you're a rookie, right? Undrafted? Yeah, you're supposed to be confused. I'm Hannah. I run the PR department.
to... PR?
Yeah, send a bad tweet, you answer to me. Come on, this way. Now, we have lots of tools available for you here in the practice facility. Why are you still standing there? We have lots of tools available for you. Film room's open 24 hours. You want tape on the latest player called up from the G League? We've got it.
Here. Who's this?
Charlie, my assistant.
What's with the phone?
Burner.
Burner phone.
Is it
Think
really
of it as a
necessary?
team phone.
Yes.
Everyone you need is saved in there. Coaches, assistant coaches, trainers, myself. Now, the trainer's room is right off the locker room. Sprain, twist, pull, whatever you have, go see them. They'll take care of you.
Your car registration
Registration,
is on there?
insurance, and number to the team lawyer in case, God forbid, you ever get into a fender bender. What's your social?
Security?
No, social media, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. We can run that for you.
Oh, no. I prefer to handle my own handle.
I'm sure that'll go well. Hey, coach, you got a sec?
Hey, there's our newest player, hot off the street, ball court.
Now, this is the #1 assistant coach in the league, Eric Drought. 12 years with the NBA, won 6th Man of the Year, 2-time All-Defense. There's absolutely nobody you can learn more from than Coach D.
How come he's not the head coach?
That's a good question, because see, I prefer to be down in the trenches. Don't listen to a word this boy tells you. Hey guys, thank you. I'll take it from here.
See you around, DJ.
See you.
He's not the
Hey,
head
welcome
coach.
aboard, DJ. Your head spinning yet? You know, you did something totally different than any other rookie on this roster.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot to take in, coach.
So, this is the team practice facility. We have 4 different workout stations, 1 on each half court. Now, each station is designed to help you with your game, dribbling, shooting, whatever you name it. We have a staff here around the clock, so whenever you want to work out, you just let us know, and we'll hook you up. We've had guys come in here at the crack of dawn. Some like to come in around 2 or 3 a.m. The thing is, we really don't care when you come in, just as long as when you do, you work hard. Cool?
Very cool.
We fist bump around here. Oh, but there we go. Right this way. So I'm gonna introduce you to some of the guys over here.
Oh, there he is. There's my rook. Hey, look, fellas, it's our rookie, baby. Hey, what's up, man? I'm Shan. Come over here. Hey, fellas, gather around. I want to say something. Hey, I just want to introduce you to the team. That's cool, right?
Yeah, man.
All right,
Yeah,
cool. Hey, I, Shammy T. Wells, by the power vested in me, do hereby claim this rookie, all right? This is my rookie. I don't want to see none of you ashy ankle dudes near my rookie. Y'all got that? Appreciate y'all. Thanks, coach.
Shammy, what are you doing?
Come on, coach. I mean, I'm just taking the rookie in. Undrafted rookie? I mean, where did you even get this dude from? The streets? I mean, did you even go to college?
Hey, bro, I did go to college.
Yeah, whatever. Coach, this is an important time for the rookie. He just needs to bond with his team and learn proper habits. Yada, yada, yada. Come on. You know I got this.
Go easy.
Go easy. Hey, take a look over there, man. You see that orange bouncy round, whatever? That's a basketball.
Hey, man,
all right?
I know what you're about to do. You know, bust a new guy or whatever. It's all good, man. Let's just get to the
So
point.
an undrafted kid does good during the workout. You get a little contract and now you know everything, right? Nah, you don't even know this, man. You lucked out.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Look at these dudes. Look at that. What is that? You want any of these guys as your vet? they probably gonna have you buying donuts before every game, going around in a My Little Pony
I'm not
backpack.
with that. Nah.
All right, I just figured you wanted to learn about the league, that's all.
Oh, and you the guy to teach me.
Yeah, I'm the guy to teach you. I'm gonna teach you professionalism, champagning, campaigning, handshakes, branding.
Wait, hold up. Handshakes?
Yeah, handshakes. You remember when Russell Westbrook did that boom, boom, boom handshake with campaign? Yeah, that was fire. And it was also on SportsCenter. Now it's a Nike commercial. I just dropped some knowledge on you, Russ.
All right, you know what? I guess I give you that about the handshakes. Yeah,
see? I knew you wanted me as your vet. Now, have all them donuts at my locker every day before practice and shoot around. And make sure my teammates got fresh towels in their locker. You got that?
Wait, hold up, bro. I thought you said that.
Hey, man,
you
it's all
weren't
for sure. Just say, sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Good job, bro. Now, that whole donut thing, that was real, player. I like mine only from Dunkin' Donuts and make sure it's Boston cream. Don't come back with nothing else.
Oh, man.
DJ, I am so sorry about that. Like, Sammy can get a little, excited sometimes. But hey, we're just about wrapped up today, so come on back tomorrow and anytime you feel like working on your game. Opening day is almost here, man.
All right. Sure, Coach. Thank you.
DJ, welcome to the team, man.
Hey, good to see you.
All right, DJ, I see you want to work on your post game. Here's what we're going to do. All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Effort, DJ, effort. Get the next one. Pretend it never happened and get at it again next time. See you later.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
week, guys. Make sure that you check back in next week for more of my interview with Shaq. And see what happens when we hit the court with Baron Davis. I will see you guys then.
On the floor for the visiting Jordan Mysteries. At power forward, John Moore. At point guard, Reggie Jackson. At the other forward position, Tobias Harris. At the other guard position, Avery Brown. At center, Andre Drummond. The head coach of the visiting team is Stan Van Gundy. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 5, Nicholas Batum.
Live from Los Angeles, we proudly bring you the Clippers at the Staples Center. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And of course, Gallinari. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Lure and Drummond together down low. Jackson and Bradley are in the backcourt. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. A marquee matchup tonight. Two great centers going head-to-head. Brent, talk about the attributes scouts are looking for out of modern-day centers.
I think one of the things that they look for first with regards to a big man, Kevin, is a guy who doesn't shy away from contact. I know the game is moving with a little more open pace and space, but still, your big guy's got to want to be physical because there are times in the game, whether he's touching it in the post or not, he's got to be a presence both offensively and defensively. That requires taking a few hits.
And with the ability to pass, and you know, there are guys like Bogut, even in advanced age, can still, I think, make a difference in that position.
Yeah, but if you look at guys like Bogut and Steven Adams, they're still willing to sacrifice their body, not for the glory of having the ball, but everything they can do for getting the ball into open space for their guards. That means hitting a guy, setting hard screens. That physicality has got to be priority one.
Now, here's Lure. On the wing, Jackson over Beverly. That's short off the rim.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Griffin inside. Lure's there. And the Clippers miss again.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. The dish to Drummond. And that's going to be a travel. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Batum. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris.
Yeah, offense sputtering just a bit here. 1 for 4 in the game.
Poked loose. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Now here's Lure. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Harris kicks to Drummond. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Clippers leading by 4. And this Clippers team has been in the hunt for a deep playoff run for some time. Consistently tried to get a veteran bench to help them with that goal, and they've succeeded there, but it's come at the cost of developing young players.
Yeah, last season the Clippers were the oldest team in the NBA by average age, and they have not had many injections of youth to revitalize or develop the roster along with the success that they've had. And you know, that could be really important for a young player to watch a team do great things. They've relied on a lot of veterans, and there could be some cost or residual cost to not having some younger players.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Teodosic comes in for Patrick Beverly, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Marjanovic is checked in.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Pass to Batum. No good there. And it's Detroit the other way, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And really, you'd like to just see more from that inside game offensively. And that one, it didn't happen.
And sometimes your poor shooting from the perimeter can dictate, it should dictate, that you go to the inside. Tonight they didn't do it.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
On the wing, Harris. Batum grabs the miss.
I know it's physically impossible, but he's got to be kicking himself. He knows he's got to make those.
Teodosic, the pass to Batum. Jordan, the screen. Here's Griffin, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
On the wing, Harris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. And Griffin sends it back.
So Griffin using the vertical on defense. That's a scary thought.
And that one's good. Teodosic.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And you don't see it quite as often anymore, but if you give Blake Griffin some space, Brent, and a path to the hoop, he'll put you on a poster. And whatever other social media you've got, and I know you've got a lot.
Yeah, log in, Kevin, and you'll see some Blake Griffin highlight plays. And it does seem like he needs a little bit more room to get to that burst. But that's a guy who's a veteran. That's a guy who's understanding his game a little bit better and still finding ways to be effective.
Here's Teodosic. He has 5. A nice shot by Rivers.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Now here's Johnson. They trail by 11. Shoots off the screen. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Offside, Batum. Here's Reed. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
So he gets them both. And while most teams are moving in the direction of attacking from three-point range or inside, Greg, this Pistons team will still look to make a living in the mid-range game.
Yeah, and the Pistons right at the top of the NBA in terms of the highest percentage of their points coming from the mid-range. Almost 20% of their points coming from that area. You have to play to the strengths of your team, even in an ever-evolving game. Right now, that's where their bread is buttered.
Back to Rivers. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And one of our game's most explosive dunkers, DeAndre Jordan, tells us what it...
And you jump 20 feet in the air, it's like you're flying for a quick second. And then I've learned that how good the dunk was on the reaction of my teammates.
And for a guy like DeAndre, and a guy of DeAndre's size, guys, it's hard to believe how fluid he is in the air.
He's got some body torque into those jams, and just all around, he seems to improve his game every year.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers, guys.
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all five guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Teodosic out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Batum. Then it's Reed. And it's Kaminsky in at the 5. And here are the Clippers now after the basket by Detroit. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Smith with it. Pass to Tolliver. Back to Smith. Johnson kicks to Marjanovic. And the lead is down inside single digits.
That's just smart basketball. Ideally, you love for all of your shots to come from that spot.
Reed with it. Working on Tolliver. On the wing, Batum. He feeds it to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. A baseline J. Detroit with the rebound.
Yeah, the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
And last season, you'll recall, Brent, Doc Rivers challenging this Clippers team to cut down on technical fouls.
I think they just wanted to get away from all the whining that was going on. I think some people were actually bringing cheese to the game for the Clippers to go with that wine. I kid you, Kevin.
No.
But you just don't want to waste energy on things like that that are going on throughout the course of the game, and to have that kind of reputation around the refereeing circles.
Galloway dishes to Smith. Back to Galloway. Marjanovic, a screen on Rivers. Here's Galloway. Off the left rim and out. Clippers leading by 6. Rivers passes to Kaminsky. There's a good screen. Looking to end the drought. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 6 points.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Right now, Brent, so much ball movement is perimeter based, but as defenses have adjusted, do you think we'll see more offense run through the post again like we did before?
I think what we're seeing, Kevin, is that post-up play is being redefined by more guards, more guys who draw attention down there on the block. And that's the way these shifts are happening. The offense right now in today's NBA is so far ahead of what defensive concepts have taught you for years that the post-up game, it'll be a few years before we get back to dynamic post-play.
I find that comment you just made fascinating, that it's that much advanced over the defense now.
Yeah, because think about it, Kevin. For years and years, you've had coaching staffs and film guys talking to you about the basic qualities of a defense, and that is rim runs for the big, getting back into the paint, and building your defense out. You do that today, you're at a disadvantage on most every possession.
And it's Bradley off the drive. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Clippers leading by 8. And here's Beverly. Griffin down low. We're covering. Beverly for three. And no good. And Detroit the other way now. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Interconference showdown. You love to see clubs that don't play each other often go head-to-head.
Well, they'll meet twice this season, tonight in the first matchup, so hard to know exactly what to expect.
Now, last season for Reggie Jackson, he just couldn't get back to full strength. Missed a lot of time, Greg, as you know, with that injury to start the year. And even when he returned, his legs wouldn't cooperate and give him his usual burst and acceleration.
Yeah, and you can see it in Jackson's performance and really the numbers. Steep drop in production from what he had been putting up, and very dependent on his burst. So hopefully he can avoid any leg troubles moving forward.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
The Clippers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago. And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Now here's Jackson. Down low, Harris makes it off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Kicks it to Beverly. For three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Jackson has the open look from outside off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the pass to Beverly. Los Angeles with another miss.
They got enough room to take that one in rhythm, but he might not have the touch to make it.
Back to Lure. Griffin with the steal. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. A nice shot by Rivers.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson against Beverly. Jackson down low. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. And Bradley gets it to go.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Pistons have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen. And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Always the coach's mantra. Thanks, Doc. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome
Show.
back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break down all the action from the first half. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They lead by 5. Kenny?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And that's all we can do for now.
That's a great great look at the glistening Staples Center on a typical bright sunny day here in Southern California. Welcome back to Los Angeles. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams. Clippers leading by 5, and Detroit looking at who they've got. Jackson and Bradley are in the backcourt. Lure and Drummond together down low. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. The Pistons shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
And one thing that you can say about this Pistons team is they are fundamentally sound, strong on the glass and closing out possessions, and they really don't make a lot of mistakes.
Here's Bradley. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Griffin with some nice D. Outside Williams. Outside Batum. Pass to Beverly. From beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Beverly's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Clippers. Great with the Pistons and their discipline as a team. Part of their great rebounding means they allow very few second chance points, one of the fewest allowed in the league last season.
And couple that with how strong they've been at taking care of the basketball. Low turnover numbers as well as points allowed off of those turnovers. And with that rebounding, I think it makes for very measured basketball.
Harris kicks to Jackson. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Now Drummond. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 5. Lure the screen. Jackson misses.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
For the Clippers, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jordan. Reed comes in for Blake Griffin. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Clippers.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Here's Teodosic. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Teodosic has got 8.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Johnson kicks to Marjanovic. The Clippers grab the miss, fresh from a win against Portland.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
They capitalized on so many opportunities. The offense tonight just extremely fluid.
Galloway dishes to Smith. Back to Galloway. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now here's Williams. Pass to Teodosic. Feeds it to Williams. They get it back. Outside for Batum. Reed with it. Tolliver on him. Reed with it. There's the pick. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. And Brent, even though it might be somewhat counterintuitive, the numbers show that up-tempo styles are fairly high in efficiency. That may surprise some people. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think what gives in that scenario, Kevin, is It's so hard to scramble back with teams that are operating in the first 6 or 7 seconds of the shot clock to cover the three-point line. All of a sudden, you're running out to guys and opening up space in the interior. That's going to open up drive opportunities to the lane and easy layups. And where you see that most are big men who are getting taken advantage of by running back into the paint. Those threes are worth more than 2. That math class pays off.
It does. I can tell. Outside, Batum. He dishes it to Reed. Back to Batum. And he uses the glass on the layup. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and pointed in the right direction.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Willie Reed. Austin Rivers comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Teodosic. Tobias Harris is checked in for Detroit. Galloway. Second chance shot. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket for Marjanovic.
And that is one thing he does very well. His intensity on the glass helps lead to these high percentage putbacks for his team.
Here's Rivers. A three-pointer, no good. Pistons have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Stolen by Rivers. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. And finished off by Kaminsky.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Pistons trailed by 11. Here's Smith. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Smith the pass to Marjanovic. Rebound by the Clippers. Kaminsky's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side, Williams. Back to Beverly. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We've got more in store for you right after this. Let's listen in now to head coach Stan Van Gundy from a few moments ago.
You're going to have to help and close, not just stand near. Everybody's just trying.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Pistons trailed by 11. We've got Kaminsky. Griffin is out there with Williams. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Rivers in at the 2. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Rebounded by Kaminsky. And here's Beverly to the left wing. Here's Rivers. Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
All hustle there. Griffin throwing himself against the glass. Love that effort.
And, well, Detroit shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Jackson kicks to Harris. Over Rivers. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
That's good from Harris. Los Angeles leading by 10. Now Williams. Dishes it to Beverly. And it's Kaminsky, top of the key. He kicks it to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Good D by Drummond.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
Jackson dishes to Lure. Inside. Here's Drummond. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Drummond's got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons. Outside Williams. And he lays it straight in.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And for the Clippers, they have had some success certainly over the last decade. Still, Brent, it's always going to be a battle for this team to fight for the love of the city of Los Angeles against the Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I just feel like that's never going to happen. It's a Laker town in Los Angeles, and even over the course of the past few seasons where the Clippers have had more wins and more success and more deeper runs into the playoffs, the Lakers still run the town.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Stan Van Gundy as he talked with his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen, but we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Thank you, David. Here's Batum. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Harris. On the wing, Jackson fires from 18. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And there's the feed to Rivers. The dish now to Beverly. Passes it to Batum. Back to Beverly. Over Jackson. And it's Lure with the rebound. And it's Detroit's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. To the paint. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Kicks to Beverly. Griffin a screen on Lure. And it's Beverly missing.
Credit the defense, wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up a personal there. And he made him attempt a difficult layup.
And staying with the play, Harris.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Rivers kicks to Batum. Back to Rivers. Beverly for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltend. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
Willie Reed, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Rivers. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Smith is checked in. Beverly, the pass to Griffin. And John Lure gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth. Picked by Harrell. Here's Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
There's a minute 34 left in the game. Smith dishes to Bradley. Williams against Harris. Back to Bradley to tie it up. Offensive rebound. Misses from short range.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off to me.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
Pick by Harrell. 6 on the shot clock. And Beverly kicks to Williams. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The Clippers rebound. Harrell the pass to Griffin. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Smith against Beverly. Outside Williams. Over Harris. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And now we've got the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
They'd love to get it into the hands of their best scorer, but you also need a backup plan. Plan B has to be covered.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Kaminsky is checked in for the Clippers. Drummond sets the screen for Bradley. He feeds it to Harris. Shoots over Batum. And he can't bank that one in. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, Griffin every night is a double-double threat.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 5. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Well, I mean, if they can score, then they're going to have to foul immediately.
Well, I'm sure that's part of the discussion, not whether to foul, but maybe who.
Harris inside the line. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Trying his luck deep. Knocks down the trifecta. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, where did you try to make the most impact tonight?
Just trying to limit those guys to one shot. They have a really big team, so keeping them off the board. But, you know, setting screens and rolling, putting pressure on those guys. Our guys are shooting the basketball, so it really opened it up for easy looks.
That is how you can impact the game without touching the ball, DeAndre. Thank you. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith.
It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And, of course, we've got...
Well, Kevin, Klay Thompson continues.
Thanks, David. That's the mindset you have to have. In the end, winning titles should be the ultimate goal. And here in the early part of the season, Steve, when you played, did you have a favorite part of the regular season?
I did. I think right around All-Star break and afterwards, because now you know you have a chance or you're in the hunt. You got to start to pick this up to put you in a place for the postseason. But if you're not in the postseason, February starts to feel like a drag.
I bet. But when you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, at least now you got something to aim for, right?
Yes.
And it's the Warriors to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Klay in the backcourt. And it's McGee in at the center position. Here's Teodosic, guarded by Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Thompson.
What stands out to me about this Warriors team is just how unselfish they are as a group. They really don't care who gets the score or the credit. Cheer each other from the bench, and they do it all game.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Move shots.
Throw good, Lou Williams. And with the Warriors and their unselfish play, Steve, their absurd assist numbers from last season put a number to that, but it really goes beyond stats, doesn't it?
It does. After they eliminated the Spurs last season, Coach Popovich had praise for their unselfishness. He said they have a multitude of players who are unselfish and play a beautiful game. It's not easy melding all these stars, but their unselfishness, it makes it work.
Curry kicks to Green. The screen from Thompson. Outside, Green. Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Williams. Now the feed to Griffin. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Teodosic, no good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Curry has it in the corner. Takes a three. Rebounded by Kaminsky. And here is Los Angeles now. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Curry dishes to Green. McGee a screen. Green the pass to Thompson. They get it again. Great D that time from Batum.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
To the inside. Here's Griffin. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
That's just two tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
Curry kicks to Durant. Green the screen. Durant with it. And Batum. Picks him up defensively. Thompson and the Warriors miss again.
There does come a time when you haven't made anything all quarter long. Pass the rock.
Pass to Teodosic. Kaminsky inside, guarded by McGee. McGee with the block. Thompson against Williams. Outside for Curry. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Last season, another that ended with an injury for Blake Griffin. Had to sit out the rest of the playoffs after hurting his toe early on. He just can't seem to stay healthy for the playoffs and misses a lot of time during the season as well.
And Durant sends it back.
I'll tell you, if you're not looking out, KD will send your shot back.
Warriors trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, to say that Blake Griffin has had bad luck with injuries would be an understatement. Started his career off that way, and it's been really an issue ever since.
You know, it'll be something that teams can have to consider when he hit free agency as well. A healthy Griffin is a force to be reckoned with. Has a great all-around game, but just can't stay on the court when his team needs him the most.
Clippers leading by 3. Outside Williams. Back to Griffin. And no good that time. Great D that time from Green. Durant dishes to Curry. Thompson outside. Green the screen. Now here's Curry. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Tries to snap the cold streak, and Griffin sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Griffin. A different look for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Austin Rivers comes in for Williams, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Teodosic. Then for the Warriors, Pachulia comes in for JaVale McGee, and it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. Off the screen, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Pachulia. Curry's got 5 points so far.
If you're the defense, you have to respect Stephen Curry off picks. He doesn't need much room, just an inch, and he'll fire.
Griffin down low. He's against Green. Griffin's shot is off. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. Here's Pachulia. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Clippers in the lead. 1:09 left in the first. Here's Batum. The Warriors pull it in. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, living well from beyond the arc helped them to keep control of that game.
And defensively, guys weren't rotating fast enough or closing out hard enough to prevent it.
Green with a screen on Griffin. Shoots off the screen. Iguodala gets the bucket. Iguodala's got his first points of the game.
Those kind of shots are ones Iggy buries routinely.
Outside Griffin. The shot will not fall. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his shots this quarter.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Batum inside the three-point line. Another miss by Batum.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And the D was right in Iggy's jersey, but he is so crafty in terms of how he finishes these drives to the bucket.
Beverley for three, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers told us earlier he wants to embrace criticism. And
expectations are good. I try to remind my players and myself at times that all the criticism, all the stuff is really a compliment. It's really good for you. It means that people think you can be something.
Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he? I mean, it's almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and turns it into a compliment.
How could you not want to play for a guy like that? He's the ultimate players coach and the kind of guy his players would do anything for.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Protecting that rim early on, that's been a big factor for them tonight.
Well, you can erase a lot of defensive mistakes when you have shot blockers lurking in the background.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Nick Young. Steph Curry's out there with Livingston. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Iguodala in at the 4 spot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. Free throw good, Livingston.
Well, you watch the all-around game of Sean Livingston, and there's a lot to like. Very soft on his turnaround and pull-up shots. Great vision, solid defender. He pretty much does everything well.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Batum passes to Harrell. Misses from close range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Nick Young on the wing, defended by Batum, and Young kicks to Curry. 5 to shoot. Drills the elbow jumper. Livingston's got 4 this quarter.
Awesome look from Stephen Curry. Outstanding at distributing the basketball.
Outside, Batum. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Reed with the steal. He dishes it to Rivers. Right through the D for the layup. Rivers has got his first points of the night. Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Iguodala, he's open. Buried from 15 feet out. Iguodala's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Outside, Batum. Back to Rivers. It's stolen by Livingston. One-on-one fast break. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Livingston's got his second bucket of the night. And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. For the Clippers, Kaminsky, he's checked in for Harrell. Williams comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. JaVale McGee's checked in for Golden State. Durant comes in for Curry. Here's Williams. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Have to respect how Lou plays. Wiry, strong, no stranger to the +1.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And Smitty, every NBA player who plays as long as you did has a moment where they realize Father Time has caught up with them. Was there a specific moment for you, for instance, when you realized that you had to retire, or you were being asked to retire?
Hey, Kevin, great question. It happened all in one sequence.
Oh, really?
I was playing the power forward position. Imagine that. I started in this league as a point guard. I go to the power forward position. I step out to hedge on Jamal Crawford. He throws it through my leg and keeps it and lays it up. I look over at Bernie Bickerstaff, and he nodded and said, "You know what, Smitty, it's time." I said, "Golly, coach, in the game, in the middle of the game." But that moment, I realized the game was passing me by with these young guys. And me and Jamal Crawford has talked about it. It was one of those moments when I didn't even react. I knew my reaction skills were gone.
That's an amazing story. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
There's Kaminsky, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Well, like so many teams in the NBA, Steve, the Clippers have also acquired the right to run an NBA G League team this season. Always a move that helps the NBA franchise long term.
Yeah, it does. And for the Clippers who have an older group, it makes a lot of sense. Get more minutes for their young draftees to develop. Definitely a big plus for the Clippers going forward.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Young. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded by Rivers. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
And finished off by Kaminsky.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And it won't be easy for the Warriors to keep everyone on their team for the foreseeable future. But as long, Steve, as their core stays together, they'll be a title threat, no doubt. Are we looking at a dynasty here, Smitty?
You know, Kevin, they have a chance. Their core players on this team, they work so well together. They will always be in contention. They will be able to sign vets for cheap for a long time. It could be a while before someone takes them down.
Here's Williams. To the wing right side, Teodosic. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Livingston. And it falls over the rim and in. Livingston's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Williams dishes to Kaminsky. Williams a screen. Kaminsky misses.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling. And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Here's Rivers. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
You know, Austin Rivers, the 10th overall pick in the 2012 draft, has turned into a nice combo guard, having the ability to play the 1 and the 2.
Clippers trail by 15. Here's Williams. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Livingston passes to Thompson. And here's Green outside. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin, alongside Steve.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
Hello again, everybody.
Show.
Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to check out the first half. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of...
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second...
We welcome you back with a view of the 110 freeway cutting right through downtown Los Angeles. Never a shortage of traffic on that stretch of road. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so fun. Here's Teodosic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Batuma's out there with Griffin. Then it's Kaminsky. Then it's Williams. And it's Teodosic in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Durant, no good. Clippers trail by 13. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Nice job of using angles by Blake Griffin. Understand where the basketball was coming off the rim, went, got it, and put it back.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Over Williams. The shot by Thompson, no good. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Detroit Pistons.
Well, What's amazing to me about Klay Thompson is his ability to take over a game. He just needs a few shots to drop and look out. The next thing you know, he is in unstoppable rhythm.
5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And with that miss, shooting only 20% coming out of the break. Ouch.
And with Klay's shooting ability and size, it allows him to put up huge numbers, Steve, when he's locked in. We've seen it before in the past.
You know, just looking at Klay's resume shows how dominant he can be when he's on fire. 35 points in a quarter, 60 in 3 quarters. One of the scariest players in the league when he's on.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. From beyond the arc, it's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Very consistent from long distance. Beverly a floor spacer offensively.
The screen from Thompson. Green with a screen on Batum. Durant for 3. Again, Durant missing.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Here's Batum. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Warriors leading by 10. Durant dishes to Green. The Clippers grab the miss. Kaminsky's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. And Beverly kicks to Kaminsky. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Kaminsky's got 6 points. Here's Curry. He's got 8. Outside, Green. Shoots over Griffin. Again, the miss by Green.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
A shot by Batum, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Practice makes perfect. Thompson is just lights out on these shots.
Kicks to Beverly. Feeds to Kaminsky. Back to Beverly. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Beverly's got 5 points now this quarter.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
Golden State moving it around. The shot's good from McGee. Now Beverly. He has 5. Outside, Batum. Here's Kaminsky. Shoots over McGee. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the league has taken some measure to keep the pace of the game going, which I think is good. Getting players to the court more quickly after timeouts. Just carving some seconds. Sometimes they add up over the course of a game to make it seem faster, to keep the rhythm of the game. You like that direction, Steve?
I love that direction, especially for the fan to get a chance to watch it. I love all the little, like you said, nuances to keep this game moving. I would love to see, even when a coach calls a timeout, if he doesn't want to take the time, that they can continue to keep playing, and both coaches agree just to have a timeout, because sometimes you just want to have a break. You might want to turn it over. You call a timeout, you don't have to strategize. Just keep playing.
Here's Kaminsky. Excellent D there from Pachulia.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Stolen by Beverly. Harrell kicks to Beverly. 1:30 left to play in the 3rd. Back to Rivers. Picked by Harrell. Outside, Batum. The Clippers rebound. Good defensive work there by Young.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
Took him no time at all on that one. Iguodala's got 9.
Andre getting the offensive juices flowing, just a confident player who likes taking those type of shots.
There's the screen. Back to Rivers from past the arc. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Reed comes in for Kaminsky. And Teodosic subbed in for Nicholas Batum. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in. The screen from Thompson. From deep, Iguodala. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 14. Dishes to Rivers. Back to Beverly. Shoots a 3. The Warriors pull it in. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Livingston passes to Pachulia. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Beverly for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 8.
That's what they expect from Patrick Beverly. Knocking down the spot-up J.
Here's the screen. Picked by Pachulia. Thompson for the triple. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Keep making the extra pass. Everybody. That doesn't mean when you got it, shoot it. But if somebody's open, you give it to them. Hey, right here. Make your run one step at a time.
And obviously hoping for better team basketball. Doc Rivers really laying it out to his guys.
And it's about maximizing each possession. Running your offense all the way through until you find a good shot.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Iguodala is at the 3, with Green playing the 4. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. And it's Pachulia in at the 5, down low.
Stephen Curry is shooting better than 90% for his career at the free throw line.
The pass to Teodosic. No good on the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
From 11 feet away, and the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Teodosic. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
The dish to Iguodala. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Clippers trail by 16. And Beverly kicks to Reed. Rivers against Green. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. A different look for the Clippers. Griffin's checked in for Reed. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Warriors. Curry kicks to Green. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
The Warriors making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Griffin can't get it to go in. Warriors leading by 18. And Thompson kicks to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 7 points for Kevin Durant. And with Curry and his ability to put a team away in one quarter, Greg, it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, Curry just has that ability to end a game's competitiveness in a short span. What is amazing is he does so much and will often sit out the fourth quarter because of the lead he's helped to build.
For three, Durant. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rivers against Thompson. Rivers kicks to Harrell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Williams can't hit.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
It takes an effort on both ends of the floor, and you have to find the right matchups to exploit. Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
Teodosic, the pass to Harrell. Williams with the ball, picked up by Thompson. To halt the run, Teodosic, no good.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, when I look back at the career of Klay Thompson, you can't help but notice how much he's improved. Every season, Steve, he comes back with a new tool to score on offense and always has been strong, but even getting better on defense.
You know, you love the greats. They can score at all 3 levels. He had the mid-range and obviously the 3-ball, but he is scoring now in the paint off the drive because of his improved ball handling, and he posts up extremely well for a guard. I love what he's brought to his game offensively.
Outside, Batum. Shot clock at 5. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Well, not the best look they can get, but at the end of the day, it's all about shot making.
Up top, Curry. A floater. McGee dishes to Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one's good. Teodosic.
Great pass by Lou. He's such a good scorer. That allows him to draw the defensive attention away from his teammates.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Griffin doesn't do it as often anymore, but he is still one of the top dunkers in the league. He just rises up and finishes with a lot of power. There was a time when he was good for a poster dunk every game.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Here's McGee. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Steve, Griffin's still a fantastic dunker, as you said, but it's something he's done less and less as he's grown as a player.
Yeah, you think of him, and you will, as one of the best dunkers of all time, but he's not really doing that a lot anymore. It's better for his game long-term to switch off trying to slam it home every time and just play the game at a great level.
And Batum kicks to Kaminsky. Offline from the top of the key. Warriors leading by 19 points. There's the feed to Thompson. Green, the screen, outside Durant. Thompson in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish establish a psychological edge.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Klay Thompson.
You know, the story of this game was his offensive production. It didn't matter what the defense threw at him. He just found ways to counter and led his team.
Durant kicks to Thompson. Over Williams, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
And that one falls for Williams.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Iguodala outside, screened by Young. Now here's Livingston, covered by Evans. Releases from 15. Livingston no luck. Evans outside. Off with the layup.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge,